Noomers. Hi. Today is August 6th, 2018. How are you? Hey, Kimmy. So the last time I saw you was on whatever day it was Byron and I did our video. Now I'm back to regular woohoo. As you can see, over here, I have ironing to do. I still haven't, which way are you, Byron? I still haven't really put the bed back together the way it should have been. All my fabric's disjointed. If you look there, right there, I pulled a bunch out and just shoved it back in. And my knitting is still a bit of a mess. And I'm gonna figure out how to twirl this camera around, so hang on a minute, Kim. Just let me see if I can menu focus, brightness. No, it's doing it all in the reverse. Oh well, anyway, so yeah, I have ironing to do, but that's not diet stuff. So how are you? Are you okay? Oh, I wish you could do videos so we could like do videos back and forth every day. Check on each other. Alright, so what's happened? Oh, I've got pictures for you too, babe. That I took in I took a video for you in London when we were driving in, because Ian said, oh, get Kim red phone boxes, and I said I'm already taking pictures of red phone boxes for Kim. So yeah, so I'll put that video up probably next week because I haven't taken it off my phone yet. Sorry, I got a drink. It's like really hot. Well, it's not really hot in the house because I've actually been moving my fat ass today. And wait till you hear what I did yesterday, which was fucking amazing. Right, sorry about the French. Right, so I hope you're okay. So this morning when I woke up to Noom, the lesson was about plateauing. And one of the things that I read was that a plateau isn't a plateau. If you're like stuck for 2 or 3 days at the same weight and it's just like not coming off, that's not actually a plateau. The Medical Association for Weight Loss says a plateau has to be in excess of 14 days before you can officially call it a plateau. Yeah, so in that 14 days, I'm thinking when I'm reading this, in that 14 days, I'm getting fucking depressed, right? Oh my god. But yeah, so I went to London. I was good. I left half of my meal on my plate every time. Not the first day, I was really good about my food choices. The second day, not so much, but I left half of it on my plate. We went to a place called Harley's or something, and I got a chili dog, but it was like that long, and I ate, like, no joke, I ate like that much of it. Yeah, so I left that. Before that, I had a total of 10 nachos with some guacamole on, but not like a ton. Like, I didn't just like pick up a nacho with a ton of guacamole on it. I basically picked up a thing, tapped all the guacamole off, and then ate what like was ever on it. So I get home, and I've deviated completely from the plateau thing, but I'll go back to it. So I get home, and next morning get on scale, and it says I've gained 2.6 pounds, and I'm like, no, because I drank water, blah, blah, blah. Having said that, I also had eaten something the day before we left that made me wicked sick, and I had been taking Imodium. So guess what I was on? Oh my god, you're gonna die when you see this, Kim. Anyway, right, so I'm thinking, okay, so I just need to take a healthy and I'll be okay. And I did yesterday. I was fine. Yesterday I lost weight, and then this morning I lost all of it but 0.2 back, so I'm good. And that was not from what you think it was. It was because yesterday when Ian and I went to go for our walk, we went down to Burkacre, which is a park near his parents' house. And his dad had said, if you want to do something different, go hike back towards the Couple Chorley Road, because, you know, it's a rougher hike. Excuse me. Well, it was rougher. I was like, my heart. Like, I was climbing embankments, like proper 20-foot embankments, and I went through a tunnel under the road in the dark kind of stuff. Not that I'm a girly girl, because I'm freaking not, but you know. Anyway, the hike ended up taking, I'd say about 45 minutes to an hour. And I walked on that hike. I did, I don't know, like 4,000 steps or something. It ended up being like a mile and a half, mile and 3/4, whatever it was. I think Ian said a mile and a half. So, and I thought I was going to die on the last embankment. I mean, I like had to stop because my heart was like, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, it was okay because we got to the top of the last embankment and there were a whole bunch of mares, horses, came to the fence. And I miss like farming, being in a farming community a lot. So I stood at that fence for ages, feeding the horses sweet grass that they couldn't get to on the other side. And then we hiked back to the car. And then my house was a flippin' pigsty because, well, my house wasn't a flippin' pigsty. My house hadn't really been proper dusted or any of that stuff. And I hadn't really had a chance to, you know, do what I would do every day if Byron wasn't here. So this morning I started upstairs. By the time I got done, I had a proper sweat. I just moved. For like 2 hours, I just moved. And then I had my lunch, and I watched 2 episodes of Grace and Frankie. If you're not watching that chick and you have Netflix, you totally need to be watching that show. It's great. And then I got up and started doing more stuff. And now I've got to do the ironing, and I've got to hang some laundry up. But I'm going to have to do it on my bars in the house because it's going to rain outside. And yeah. So, I'm on track. How are you doing? Are you on track? Is it going okay? Can I do anything? I still haven't been able to look at your workout, but I will get to that. I promise I will get to that. It's just been a lot with Byron around. And that won't only be my excuse for the next 2 days because I'm going downstairs tomorrow to do a thorough windows, everything clean. So inside out, all the baseboards dusted, done, everything done, you know. But, so let's go back to the plateau, which is how I got off on this. So I thought, oh my God, when I saw that I'd gained that weight, I thought I'm going to be at a plateau for ages now because I've done this, right? Well, it didn't happen. But I'm not sure I like their... I'm not sure I like their approach to the emotional side of it. The physical side I get. They're basically saying, don't do anything more than you're doing now. Don't change your diet. Don't eat less because that'll make it worse. Because they tell you about all of these chemicals in your body that work together to tell your body when it's hungry or to burn fat, sell more fat cells. It's really weird. Anyway, yeah, so, but their emotional thing, which is where I really struggle, not so much liking it. I don't know what to do. So if you have any ideas, Kimmy, please tell me. Because when I get in those plateaus, I cry. I get in tears. I want to give up. I don't know what to do. I don't go to the kitchen, and I don't not do any exercise. But I get really depressed, and I mean like really depressed. And then I am fighting, I guess, saying not going to the kitchen. Whoa, is the camera falling? You're falling. You're falling. Hang on. Let's just make you stay. Sorry, honey. Okay, I guess I'll just hold that. I'm holding the cord. It's right here. So back to the emotional thing. So I'm fighting in my head all the time, arguing with myself about why I can go to the kitchen and get something, why I shouldn't go to the kitchen and get something, and that's really tiring me out. So if you have any hints or tips other than distracting myself, which I do try to do, but it seems to creep back in. And just an FYI, I think I already said this, but I smoked for like ages, and 4 years ago I just quit cold turkey and never gave it another thought. I mean, maybe a few times a year I'll go, ooh, I'm on a ciggy, but other than that, no. And I get why I might not be able to do that with food, because you actually have to have food. You don't actually have to have a cigarette, right? But yeah, that's a struggle. I'm struggling a bit right now. Just think about this before you let me know, if you let me know. But do you ever think I've got to get to this goal? So I'm not talking about my final goal. I'm talking about a certain amount of weight. So to a certain point of weight right now, which I am 2.4 pounds away from at the moment. And I know it's not going to come off in like this miracle thing, because I get that it's not going to. But I just wish I could get on with my stuff and not have that in the back of my mind all the time. Because to be honest, I really wouldn't mind having an Oreo or two. Yeah, that's real positive talk. Anyway, yeah, like a glass of milk and an Oreo would be really nice. Yeah. Anyway, so what are my plans for this week? It is Monday, so my plans for the week are Tuesday, are to get all of this stuff done in the house. And then Wednesday, I am going to try to record probably another video. I will try to do a knitting video. It probably won't be very long, because I've gotten, well, you'll see it on Wednesday, but I've gotten quite a bit done on Ian's sweater, so you'll be really surprised. I haven't worked on those freaking mittens at all, but I haven't been motivated to knit, 'cause it's freaking out. But yeah. And then Thursday, Friday. Thursday is a sewing day for me. This week is just crazy. This week's nuts. Thursday's a sewing day. Friday, my stepson is coming up with his wife, but they're only stopping in, and we're all just gonna meet at Ian's parents, because it's easier for Ian's mom and dad. So I include this because that kind of breaks up my Friday. Will break up my sort of routine that I have going with the food. So I'm going to have to be mindful of that, especially if Ian's mom decides today, I want to go to lunch, because, yeah. Anyway, other than that, everything's good. London was good. Yeah, we went to the Albert Victoria Museum. I'll send you some vid on that. We went to the Science Museum, which was flipping cool. I'd never been to the British Science Museum. Museum of Natural History, I should say. And Science Museum's like up the street. It was really good. We didn't go to the Lion King because we just were knackered from having Byron for 2 weeks. So we went out to dinner Thursday night, had a long walk around, then walked all the way to Paddington and had a coffee, and then walked all the way back to the hotel. So we did a lot of walking. I did a lot of walking. Yeah, so it was a good time. And yeah, that's about it. I was going to start a sewing video, just so you know, but I'm not going to. So I might just show you my sewing stuff here, because I found some really good patterns for recycling guys' shirts. And I've got like a bunch of like cotton tops with long sleeves for winter that are just like scoop necked and, you know, just plain. Like a white one I've got that's just plain. So I saw this Just Stay camera. I saw this thing for like cutting the bottom of a guy's shirt off and the collar and the cuffs of the sleeve, and then putting it on like a cotton t-shirt with long sleeves for a girl, you know, just to embellish it, whatever. So I got this flannel shirt It's Urban Spirit. I don't think it's anything great. But I got this flannel, this blue flannel shirt. Does it look blue, Kimmy? Anyway, I got it off eBay for 99p, which is basically $1.30. So I'm gonna cut this one up, cut the bottom off, cut the cuffs off, cut the collar off, make shirt out of it for myself for the winter. I also have, I went through Ian's, okay, so I totally went through Ian's drawers today and reorganized them and found 2 flannel shirts and thought, I haven't seen you in these in like a year and a half, so I confiscated them. He will never even know because he probably doesn't even know he had them, but don't tell him. Anyway, right, yeah, so that's about it. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. I wish we're here. It'd be fun. Let me know what you're up to, how it's going for you. And let me know what you're knitting on. If you're knitting on something, please let me know. And try to motivate me, because I definitely need motivation. Definitely. Right, I've gone 6 minutes farther than I normally do on these babes. Anyway, because it's good to have somebody to talk to. Anyway, hopefully... Oh! One more thing. See that arm? See that bat wing? I need that to be gone. So, other than those tricep curly things and the bicep curly things, if you know of any way to make that go away, I'd really appreciate it. Because under there is muscle. That's hard. That's like hard as a rock. That I need blah blah blah. Because if I went outside right now and it was windy, I could fly. Anyway, this time next year I won't fly. Okay, alright, I'm gonna go and all the silliness is over. Anyway, I love ya. I will talk to you tomorrow afternoon, okay? Alright, bye, Kitty. Bye.